Welcome back to the Jamaican Taste Buds channel. My name is Aisha, and today guys I'll be making my bourbon style barbecue ribs on the grill versus the coconut barbecue ribs in the oven. I will be doing the grill style bourbon barbecue ribs and comparing it to the coconut barbecue ribs that I'll be doing in the oven. So if you want to know how I put the flavor of love into these dishes, stay tuned for more. Guys, remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video and tell me what you think about my recipe today. Okay guys, so here are the ingredients for my barbecue ribs. So over here guys, I got 2 racks of ribs weighing 2.5 pounds each. Over here I have my seasoning for my dry rub for my ribs. So over here I got some salt, some black pepper, some barbecue rub, some brown sugar, ginger powder, some allspice, some garlic powder, onion powder, some paprika, and over here I got some Old Bay seasoning. Over here guys, I'll be making some barbecue sauce. So for the grill, I'll be making my bourbon style barbecue sauce. And over here for the oven, I'll be making some honey coconut barbecue sauce. Okay guys, so what I'll be doing right now is this part here. We don't eat this. So I'll be just removing the membrane. And after removing the membrane, guys, this is what it looks like. So what I'll be doing now, guys, is just cleaning my ribs in some vinegar and water to get off the grease and also just for hygiene purposes. Okay guys, so what I'll be doing now is just cutting my ribs in half. Okay guys, the first thing I'm gonna do for the dry rub is just mix all the ingredients together. So I'm gonna add some black pepper, some barbecue dry rub, some ginger powder, some paprika, some onion powder, some garlic powder, some allspice, and some Old Bay. After I've combined all my dry ingredients for my rub, I'm just gonna take the rub and just spread it all over the ribs, front and back. After that guys, I'm just gonna add my brown sugar all over, just a handful of brown sugar all over front and back. Look at that guys. Isn't that just such a beautiful creation coming to you from the Jamaican Taste Buds kitchen? What I'll be doing now guys is just pouring some oil front and back. We are going to just fold each side for the ribs, so that all this will help guys, so that all the juices will be locked in when we're cooking the ribs. I will just let my ribs sit for about an hour so that all the seasoning could be soaked up. Okay guys, while the ribs is marinating, I'll be working on my barbecue sauces. The first thing I'll be doing is adding cup of ketchup, some barbecue sauce. Then I'll be adding some apple cider vinegar. I'm liking where this is going. Alright. So now I'm just gonna add some garlic powder, some ginger powder, some paprika, some black pepper, a little bit of Old Bay, a little bit of salt, that's about a pinch of salt, and some sugar. And stir. Okay guys, the concoction that I made before is on the stove and it just started to heat up, and I'm gonna put a quarter stick of butter in my bourbon barbecue sauce that I'll be putting on the ribs for the grill. Okay guys, so for our other barbecue sauce, I have half a stick of butter right here, adding some crushed garlic, 1 cup of coconut milk. I'll be adding my barbecue sauce, and then guys, I'll be adding my ketchup, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Of course, I'm gonna add some honey. How can I forget about my sweet chili sauce? Guys, I'm telling you, this is my go-to sauce. I'm telling you. Guys, the sauce, you know, good again. I'm just gonna combine all my wet ingredients for this sauce, guys. And it may look this way now, but trust me, once it's combined and it goes on the stove, trust me guys, it's gonna make a big splash today. So we're gonna just add our dry ingredients, our black pepper, our garlic powder, our onion powder, paprika, don't forget the ginger, our Old Bay, and some brown sugar, guys. You're gonna just stir all those ingredients in, guys. It's gonna be a thick, nice, beautiful, delicious sauce from the Jamaican Taste Buds Kitchen. Okay guys, so what I'll be doing now, I'm just gonna put it on the stove. Now that my coconut barbecue sauce is ready, I'm just gonna pour it out into this container here. And I'm just gonna label this one C so I don't mix them up. Look at all that thickness, guys. Oh, man, I can hardly contain myself right now because each sauce is a little different but equally delicious, guys. Okay guys, I have set the oven to be preheated on 350 degrees, guys. Okay guys, so I have my grill right here and I'll be putting the coal in the grill, lighting it up for the ribs. And guys, how you know when your coal is ready is when the coal turns white. So we're just gonna pour our coal in. See that? And guys, we're just gonna add our fuel. Okay guys, so what I have here are some corn on the cob, and what I'll be doing, guys, I'll just be adding some butter on the corn so I could add it to the grill. See the butter, and then add some garlic powder. Okay guys, so this is my ribs right here. with my corn on the cob that I'll be putting on the grill. Guys, you remember I said how you know the coal is ready? It's when it turns white. So now the coal is ready. I'm just gonna add my ribs and my corn to the fire. Okay guys, so I've added the ribs and the corn to the fire, and what I did was I added it to the outermost part of the fire because the middle part of the fire, the center, is always the hottest. So what I'll do guys is I'll leave this for 15 minutes and then I'll check it out. Okay guys, now that the ribs is ready to go in the oven, I'm gonna put it in the oven for the first hour, and then what I'll be doing guys is every 15 minutes I'll be turning the ribs until it's finished. Okay, so for the first hour I'll put it in the oven and then I'll show you what it looks like after an hour. Okay guys, so the ribs for the oven have been cooking for a whole hour, and of course it's not ready yet guys. I'm just gonna take some of the juices and just scoop it on top, and we're gonna wrap it again and stick it right back in the oven for another hour. Okay guys, so now I have the ribs on the grill for the last hour. After an hour, this is what the ribs look like. Look at that guys. Woo. So now that the first hour has passed, I'm just gonna baste my ribs with my bourbon barbecue sauce. And don't be shy to put that barbecue sauce on your ribs. So I'm just gonna let the sauce cook for another 15 minutes and then we'll take our ribs off the fire. Guys, and I think the ribs is now ready to come off the fire. Look at that, how easy it comes off the bone guys. That's what we're looking for. Beautiful bourbon style barbecue ribs. What I'll be doing now is just using my spatula to baste my coconut barbecue sauce on the ribs. We're gonna baste the inside of it also. The one thing I hate is when I get ribs and the inside is not basted at all. As you can see guys, it's leaving the bone slowly, and that's what I'm looking for. Okay guys, so now I have my ribs here. I have my bourbon barbecue style ribs that I did on the grill versus the coconut barbecue ribs that I did in the oven guys. And as you can see, it is very soft and literally coming off the bone. So now that my ribs are finished, it's time for the taste test. So right here I have my ribs with my roasted corn guys. Okay, so over here I have my coconut barbecue ribs versus the bourbon style barbecue ribs that I did on the grill. So now the ribs is done. I'm gonna taste both of them and compare the two. Now it's time for the taste test. Okay guys, look at that beautiful spread right here guys. I got the coconut barbecue oven style ribs right here, and over here I got the bourbon barbecue ribs that I did on the grill, and I paired it with a side of roast corn. So now that the meal is done, it's time for the taste test. So I will be trying the bourbon style barbecue ribs first guys, and then I'll let you know how it tastes. And because these are ribs guys, No shame in the game. Using my fingers. Mmm. Guys, I'm telling you. That bourbon, guys, it has this smooth taste. I really do love this, guys. This one is a hit. And now I'm gonna try my coconut style barbecue ribs that I did in the oven, and let's see which one is better. Get your fingers all messy. No shame in the game. Guys, I'm telling you, they both are good. I don't even know which one to pick right now because they both have their unique flavor, guys. But I think that the bourbon barbecue sauce is a lot bolder. It has a punch. But guys, this coconut barbecue sauce, it has this smooth flavor. Right off the bone. And for the corn. As my granny used to say, I saw food for taste.